All right, Patriots. Hey, guys, I've been away a couple of days, and lots been going on, in both in the business that we have, and also with everything that's going on in our world system. And I'm going to start off today. I'm going to wait and see if anybody jumps on here. And I'm talking about what's happening, and hopefully you guys are paying attention, but not paying attention. I always tell you, pay attention, but don't pay attention to the media. The media is designed to divert. Hey there, Mike. The media is designed to distract you. The media is designed to place fear, doubt, and worry in your life. Hey there, Mark. I don't know that I've seen you on here before, Mark, but I'm glad you're here. So, as I said, there's a lot going on, and it's all really good. Now, you won't be led to believe that if you're watching mainstream, because there's a lot of stuff out there that's happening. But keeping in mind the job of the media, okay? And I'm going to show you how the media has done this. Looks like, let's see who else showed up here. Michael Adcock, my brother there. Okay. The media has always been designed, unless you're going back to, back in the days of Walter Cronkite. Does anybody remember Walter Cronkite? Back then, they actually did report the news, okay? They don't report the news anymore. What they do is they fabricate stuff, and what they want to do is get you to be fear-based. They want you to feel like that if you don't do something, the whole world's going to fall apart. And they also get you to believe what they want you to believe and get you to believe that if you don't believe it, that you're on the wrong side. Okay, that wasn't Walter Cronkite. Back when I was a little boy, Walter Cronkite, and there was some others, of course, but Walter Cronkite was a guy that obviously I didn't watch the news back then. But when I saw my mom watching the news, I was like, oh, okay. And then I would ask my mom, I'd say, so what was that all about, Mom? And she'd be telling me, well, you can't do that today, guys. But there's still some people that do that. There's still some people that do that. And these are the people, and unfortunately, there are a few patriots that do that. And because I know, and why do I know? Because some patriots will still, either message me in Telegram, send me direct messages, or do, the unthinkable, at least for me, the unthinkable, and want to debate with me or argue with me on my profile page. Just in case you hadn't figured out yet, if you are a brand new person, this is fair for me to tell you this. You have a right to your view on anything. You do not have to agree with anything I say. But if you want to get into a debating discussion on my profile page on Facebook, ain't going to work. Ain't going to work. You most likely won't be on my friends list anymore because I don't debate with people. I don't got time for that nonsense. You have a right to your view, but just not on my page. Fair enough? Hopefully. So, have you been paying attention to what's going on in Australia? The reason why I say this is because I think I said this a couple of days ago, but we are so close as a country, as a nation, to falling into that trap. So when you look at Australia, and my good friend Gary Simpson will tell you, that hit them like this. They were this far out, and then all of a sudden, bam. So don't think that it's going to happen or it's going to take another 8 months, another 6 months for that to even happen here. So what do? Well, I said it the other day, and I'm going to continue to keep saying it. You got to start standing up. You got to start saying, enough is enough. I'm not going to put up with this shit. And I'm not saying it's time to pick up your gun or your weapon and storm City Hall. That's not what I'm saying. But it is time to pick up your gun and be ready to defend yourself if necessary. Because they are going door to door in some parts of the world. And I said the other day, in some parts of Kentucky, they're going door to door and saying, how come you don't have your vaccination yet? So these are things that are definitely happening. And if you don't pay attention, they'll knock you over and you won't even know it hit you. Now, on the good side, some of you saw, let me see who else. I think we had some more people. Yep, Shelly Dawn Johnson and Anna Gendrich. Okay, I don't think I've seen Shelly before, but that's good. Always good to see new people here. Yesterday I made a post, and the reason why I didn't go live is because I was on the phone a lot with a lot of high-level people. Okay? Anna says no audio on her end. So can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? If you can hear me, say hi. I can hear you. Let me check my speaker. It looks like it's on. So if you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. Hey, John, I know you usually respond. Shane, I know you respond. Richard, if you guys, okay, I can. Yes, Mike Linville. Okay, so if you can't hear me, okay, there's Sherry Randall. If you can't hear me, unfortunately, that's on your end, okay, because other people are hearing me. So it must be on your end if others are hearing me and you're not, okay? Now, if it was strictly everybody here not hearing me, that'd be different, okay? So yesterday, and I don't have dates yet, but yesterday I didn't speak to the man. No, I didn't speak to the man. But yesterday I spoke to a high-level official, and Antoinette and I got an invite to Mar-a-Lago. And here's the interesting thing, and this is what I hope more people will understand. See, Donald Trump, who is our president, right? We all know that. Patriots know that. He watches the direction of not just the United States, but he watches the direction of the world. That's what a good president will do. What he doesn't do, which is what almost every other president did, is he'll let them know everything that's going on as far as his next moves. By now, I hope you guys know that's not what he does. Well, back around, let's see, we're in September now. Back around, I think it was June. No, it might have been May. I got a really interesting email and then a very short conversation for an interview that I was going to be doing. That has been postponed, not eliminated, but now we've got an invite. But here's the interesting thing. The invite, the main asking of the questions is, what are you doing with the Patriot Business Network? And I want more and more people to understand, and I already know why that question's out there. Guys, in a depopulation plan, which is exactly what they have, the left, not Trump, the left, okay? In a depopulation plan, what they do is they want you to start ingesting things that can eliminate you quickly, i.e. the reason of why everything's happening the way it is. But ask yourself, do you live in an area where you're seeing a lot of chemtrails? Do you live in an area where they're pushing the vax even more than other areas? If you live in a blue state, you know the answer to that is yes, okay? So what we have done, and for the new listeners here, you don't know this yet, but we have been promoting our product line since about February. We have the world's, and I will say this, and it's been confirmed by a lot of people, we have the world's cleanest nutrition. In other words, we don't put synthetics. Is it natural? Yes, but that's not what you look for when it comes to nutrition. You want a clean nutrition. There's a lot of stuff out there that is so-called natural, but it's not clean. I didn't even realize that was possible, but it is very possible. So especially for the new listeners, yep, Henry, I don't know what area you're in, Henry, but I can tell you you're going to see more chemtrails to the point that there will be an extreme rise between the middle of September, which is where we're at now, and the end of this year. I'm going to tell you what to be watching. And it's totally up to you if you want to watch it, if you don't. I'm not asking you to watch for this to get fear. I'm asking so you can increase your level of awareness. Watch how many, and you have the ability to do this. Don't go to Google, though. Please don't go to Google. You will not get accurate information. And I don't even know how accurate it'll be on DuckDuckGo, but it'll be more accurate on DuckDuckGo than it will be on Google. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying that term. Go to DuckDuckGo, type in your location, and ask this question: how many new 5G have been put up in my area in the last 30 days. We did that when we were in Texas, and it was astronomical. Then ask this question. Does the 5G frequency, what does that do with what's in the jab? Then combine that with what is in our water system. Sooner or later, you guys are going to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. And you're going to understand why our business is, we have so many people that have decided they don't want to put all this garbage in their body. I have a video. It's about a 25-minute video about water. I'll send it to any of you if you want it. Free of charge, no obligation. I just want to inform you of what's going on out there with water. Our body is what, 70 to 80% water? Some say it's even higher than that. So why would you want to put chemicals in your body? I don't know, but people still do it. Okay? What about your vitamins? You know about the fact that as of, I believe it's December 27th is what I was told. Now, the date I can't give you exact, but it's late December when it will be required to get a nutritional prescription. Now, ask yourself this question. Why would the government want to control what kind of prescription I get on a nutrition? I'm not talking about, pharmaceuticals, which I don't take any pharmaceuticals. But why would they want to have control of what the kind of vitamins you put in your body? It should start adding up here, guys. Well, that's why we got the invite to Mar-a-Lago. And we're pretty excited because we know with the information we're going to be sharing, it's going to be humongous what can do for people. But you guys, the ones that are watching right now, and I'm gonna recognize the ones who are already a part of what we're doing. Let's see, we got Mike Linville, who was on here first. He's a part of our team. John DeRitter is not a part of our team, but he knows what I'm talking about. He is part of what we do. Let's see, Brenda Bronow is absolutely part of our team. Richard Scott's part of our team. Then we have, I might miss somebody. So, hey, there's my good friend John and Teresa Getz. I haven't seen you guys in a while. No longer that close to you anymore, though, my friend. Let's see, Henry. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. I'll mess it up. Shane Robinson. Hey, Shane, you need to reach out to me, brother. I know you've looked at a couple things. Now's the time. Don't wait much longer. Scott Rott, who is not a part of our direct team, but he knows what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm telling you that nutrition and faith, we are at war in those two areas. Please hear me. And there's a lot of good companies out there as far as nutrition. So I'm not saying that you, here's what I've been telling people is don't get over the counter. You know what most people do? They go over the counter. So you know what? Those people that went over the counter, you know what they're likely to do? They're likely to follow the sheep and say, well, I can't get it over the counter anymore. So I guess I've got to do what I do with my drugs. I got to get a prescription for it. Don't go that route. Do not go that route. I'd love it if you join our team or become a customer, but I can tell you right now that John and Teresa Getz have a very good business that you can go to them. Because I want to see people live. I don't want to see people poisoning themselves. I want to see people putting good quality, clean nutrition in their body. And that's what I'm all about. That's what Antoinette's all about. Now, for those that are looking, yes, see, Mike knows all about this. Mike was one of those guys where we reached out. Well, Mike saw me do a live broadcast back, I don't know, February, March. And he called us. He did a smart thing. He called us. Guess what happens if you call us? 972-834-2919. Guess what happens if you call? Yes, we still have a Texas number for right now. Okay? I'm going to ask you where you're at in your life. I'm going to ask you what are you taking as far as supplements. I'm going to ask you how are you feeling? Are you experiencing any difficulties in this area or that area? I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose, treat, or cure anything, and our products don't do that. But I've been doing this long enough now that I know what to look for, okay? And we work with one of the best chiropractors who is a great patriot. Her name is Dr. Ginger Decker. If I can't answer it, guess what? Yes, we joined with Whitney too, by the way, John. I don't know if you know that. That's the person that shared this idea with us. Whitney was. Where I was going is you want to put good quality ingredients and nutritional supplementation in your body. See, look at the word respond, then look at the word react. Do you know that you don't hear people say, well, I took the Vax and I responded to it? Oh, no. Here's what you do here. I took the Vax and I had a reaction. Have you ever, I don't know how many, one of these guys out here probably can tell me who it is, well, how long, but years ago, they used to have commercials on TV where they could talk about pharmaceutical drugs, take this, take that, take this, take that, and they never had to say what the side effects are. Never. Now they have to, and they usually say it real fast. And it says and including death or including thoughts of suicide. Well, do you understand what's going on right now, guys? The stuff they're putting in, the pharmaceutical, you're not going to respond to the pharmaceutical drug. You're going to react to a pharmaceutical drug. I was taking high blood pressure medication. I felt worse than I have ever felt in my life taking that. All right, guys. Hey, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. So what do you take for high BP? I don't take anything for high BP anymore. I take our products. That's what I take. They don't cure. They don't diagnose. They don't treat. But what they do, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to come back because I don't know if anybody's still here.